Make sure you know what you can or can't do. And then if you need permission or if you mess up, be upfront, talk to them, and just be friendly with the committee.
I'm sure you have made mistakes somewhere along the way. Because if anyone had bought that many houses and told me they haven't made mistake, I would call BS.
Oh,
So
yeah.
maybe share some exciting, interesting mistake to help, these investors avoid the same mistake maybe.
Yeah, the first one that comes to mind is I bought a house and I knew it needed a lot of work. I knew it was bad, but I just kind of went through and was like, yeah, it needs a lot. Take price per foot. Great. Bought it. Had the demo guys go in to get some stuff out, and the house started to collapse. It had termites that I totally missed, and
Oh,
we had to tear the house down.
wow.
And it's in a part of town that I am not about to try to do a new build in.
Yeah.
Now it's kind of right on the line of where some of the nicer old historic homes are and some of the really high drug areas are. And I've had a lot sitting with about 20, 25 grand invested in it for
Ouch.
a number of years. That hurt.
Yeah.
Another one, you have to do your due diligence. I bought a house that was just outside a historic preservation district, and I did not check. It had become historic January 1st of that year, and I bought it in March.
Oh,
I I didn't know that. I ripped out all the wood windows. Had 47 windows.
yeah.
I remember that. Had 47, ripped them out. We put in vinyl because every other house on the street had already had this done at one point. I'm thinking, no problem. We
Uh-huh.
get them in, and then we got a stop order from the
Yeah.
city because it was historic preservation at that point. We'd already destroyed or gotten rid of those wood windows. So we had to buy all new wood windows, have them put in. And then on top of that, state historic thought we were just kind of telling them, yeah, we don't care what your policies are. And they hit us with every single thing they could in that rehab. It's a beautiful house
Ouch,
and
ouch, ouch.
proud of it, but I do not talk financials of that one. I still don't know how much I lost on it because I don't want to know how much I lost on it. I've told Amy, do not tell me.
Do you still
The
have it?
No, we sold it last year.
Okay. Well, maybe help some of the listener out by whatever a house is labeled historic home. Maybe it's different in different area, but in your area, what does that mean?
It can mean a couple things. This area that this house was in was a state historic preservation area. So it's state employees that kind of manage it, but then the board for that historic preservation is actually appointed by the governor.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, it was a very sticky situation. Other ones are, it's just the neighborhood, basically HOA that controls it. Amy and I were talking about this today, actually, because we're looking at another house in that same neighborhood. And I was going, I don't know if I want to deal with this or not. I don't. And she pointed out that the contractor we were using at that point, because we didn't have our own crews, we found out after the fact, butted heads with the Preservation Society. So you have to play nice with them.
Yeah.
If you tell them they don't know what they're talking about, it's not going to go
Oh.
well. But her sister has done some flips and some rentals in historic areas and has had no issues. Other people we know have had no issues. So I think the biggest thing is make sure you know what you can or can't do. And then if you need permission or if you mess up, be upfront, talk to them, and just be friendly with the committee.